All right, let's do it. And the first thing I'm going to do is look at it, and I want to simplify it a little tiny bit. So I'm going to say minus 52 minus 2. I definitely see a 64, and the square root of 64 is 8. Right, then what I'm left off with, just a 10. And I think, my desire is to get the I. And I'm looking at that, and I'm going to factor out a minus 4. And what would you get? You'd get 13 plus 4 root 10. And then I'm going to get my I business, and that's going to be 2I. And then I'm left off with 13 plus, well, I like multiples of 2, right? So 2 root 40, right? I'm not going to use formulas, by the way. I want to point out what I'm going to do now, though. This is a real number. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. This is a very simple real number, by the way. All right, nothing complex about that. So what I'm going to do is you're going to write it down. Use a method that we used in the past. I'm not using formulas, but again, you're free to choose. You want to use a formula, use the formulas. I'm going to say this looks like root A, root B, square it, equate, and AB is 40. Well, again, I always say to Steve, I struggle with it. I'll be honest with you, I do struggle. But I'm looking at it, it's not that big of a struggle. I'm going to say 8 and 5. And why is that? 8 times 5 is 40, and 8 plus 5 is 13. Now, no matter where I put them, it's an addition problem. It's commutative. So I could say root 8 plus root 5, or I could say root 5 plus root 8. All right, so what do I have now? I have, the problem is 2I, the square root of 13 plus 2 root 40. I just broke it up, so it's 2I. And what's it going to be? Well, whether you put root 8 or root 5 first doesn't matter. I'll put root 8 plus root 5. That's pretty simple. Look at the key later. This is going to give me, let's see, 2. What's root 8? It's 2 root 2, right? We'll simplify that later. Then what do you get over here? 2 root 5I. Let me simplify it. You're going to get 4 root 2I plus 2 root 5I. I'm going to factor the I out. And what do you get? 4 root 2 plus 2 root 5I. And I'm going to commit to that as being the principal root. Let's get a red pen out. Again, I'm hoping to see this somewhere. And do I see that? Well, you know what? Not really. And I'll tell you why. It looked like they factored a 2 out. And maybe I should have done that too. So if you factor a 2 out, you would get 2. Then it would be 2 root 2 plus root 5I. And yeah, that's a better looking answer. Let's take a look at it. I got this, and I got this. The order in which the facts are written down is not important. Tradition has that the I should be at the end of the problem. Sometimes I put it in the middle, but it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter where it is, but traditionally it should be at the end. So let's see if we got it. Yeah, we got it. Not bad. Oh, by the way, if this is a root, a principal root, the other root would be the opposite of that number. All right, you could square that, you still get the radicand back. All right, thank you.